Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is Hopeful Chewbacca back at the Church of Chewbacca, and today we're going to give in-depth true reviews of the 6 Hut Champions Club undercards that came out, and it's Yuri Slager, Fredrik Modin, Adrian Kempe, Alex Nedeljkovic, Mikael Granlund, and Bowen Byram. Gonna rate them 1 through 5 Chewies, go over each of their attributes as well as their synergies. Let's get into it. Yuri Slager. Slager played for several teams in the NHL, one of them being the Pittsburgh Penguins. When he was on the Pittsburgh Penguins in 1998, the Czech Republic went to the Olympics, and they actually won the gold medal. It was the first and only time they'd won a gold medal in the Olympics. Slager was a big part of that team. He's 6 foot tall, 216 pounds, left-handed shooting, 2 points for distributor, 2 points for like the Lampies, and 88 overall, as you can see from his card. The problem with this Slager is even though he does have good synergies with the distributor, and like the Lamps, not too bad of a synergy for balance, wrist shot accuracy, offensive awareness, and hand-eye at +3. He's very slow, and you'll notice that when we go over the attributes here. 82 acceleration, 85 agility, 90 balance, 80 endurance with 82 speed. Very low endurance number, very low speed and acceleration. You can only get up to 86 acceleration and 85 speed. That's really not going to cut it, especially for an 88 right now. On top of the fact he's 80,000 plus coins, pretty expensive. Let's move on to his shooting. 83 slap shot accuracy, 83 wrist shot accuracy, 91 slap shot power with 91 wrist shot power. So a hard shot but not accurate. His hands are 84 deking, 90 offensive awareness, 85 hand-eye, 89 passing, 89 puck control. He has 91 body checking, 91 strength. Checking categories, 92 defense awareness, 91 shot blocking, 93 stick checking with 80 discipline. So he shows pretty decent defense and checking numbers, but the rest of his attributes really aren't that great other than the hard shot and the above average balance with 90. Low endurance, speed, and acceleration just isn't going to cut it for me. Even with the good synergies, his price is pretty expensive at 80K. I'm going to give this Slager 2.5 Chewies. Way too slow, and the only thing he really has going for him is some good checking and defense numbers and his synergies. Other than that, the rest of the attributes are very bad, especially for the price at 80K. You can find somebody that's way better than this Slager is for those prices, just in my opinion. Even as a low-end synergy plug, like I wouldn't even put him on your third defensive pair because he's only going to be able to skate a little bit. He's going to get out there, get fatigued on top of being slow. He's just going to cause a lot of trouble. If he had high endurance at that speed, he could probably get 3 Chewies, maybe 3.5 Chewies, because in his own zone, he should be pretty decent. But he's just going to get fatigued way too fast, and he's going to skate even slower than he already is. 2.5 Chewies is what I'm going with. Fredrik Modin. Another guy that had a long career in the NHL, Fredrik Modin, 6'4", 220 pounds, left-handed shooting. This is when he played for Sweden. He has 2 points for Spark, 2 points for Speedster, so the Speedster will allow him to get up to 86 speed, 97 wrist shot power, which means he can get up to 89 speed total, and 86 acceleration, which also give you body checking, strength, and discipline at +4. So his skating can be pretty decent, but he's still going to be very slow, just like that Yuri Slager we just went over. He has 82 acceleration, 86 agility, 93 balance, 84 endurance with 82 speed with no synergies activated. As mentioned, get up to that 89 speed, 86 acceleration. So the skating isn't too bad, but he's still not great. Then for his shooting, he has 85 slap shot wrist shot accuracy, 93 slap shot wrist shot power. So a very hard shot, especially with the speedster getting all the way up to 97. Even though it's not the most accurate 85, I think having a hard wrist shot makes him somewhat appealing. He is a big-bodied power forward as well. He has 84 deking, 92 offensive awareness, 86 hand-eye, 91 passing, and 91 puck control. So not the best hands, but they're not absolutely terrible for a bigger player, especially at 89 overall, and he's more on the budget end. Looking at about 75,000 coins. I still think it's expensive, but he does have good synergies. Then he has 90 body checking, 91 strength. His checking category is 93 defense awareness, 92 shot blocking, 94 stick checking with 89 discipline. So great checking and defense categories for him. A little bit slow. His shots, His hands are like above average. I'm going to give this Modin with his synergies 3 Chewies. I still think he's just way too slow, but he has really good synergies at that 2 Spark, 2 Speedster. His price is a little bit less than the Slagers. They got the 2.5 Chewies. And overall, he's a little bit more balanced as a player. We're going to give him 3 Chewies for this Modin. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about these first 2 cards in Slager and Modin. Do you think they're worth picking up? Maybe a synergy plugs. Modin could easily fit on a 4th line, in my opinion. Adriankempe. Kempe, 6'2", 201 pounds, left-handed shooting. He plays centerman for the Los Angeles Kings right now, except this is his Swedish card. He's a younger guy. He's still kind of developing in the league. We'll see if he develops into a star or if he kind of just stays an everyday skater that plays on your 2nd or 3rd line. He has 2 points for Heart and Soul, 2 points for Howitzer. The Heart and Soul is probably the worst team synergy. Balance, endurance, shot blocking, and face-offs, but he does have Howitzer for 2 points as well, which gives you the agility, speed, slap shot and wrist shot power at +3, which makes his shot very hard and it's relatively accurate, as you'll see here in a second. For his skating, is 86 acceleration, 93 agility, 90 balance, 90 endurance, 86 speed. He can get up to 89 speed with the howitzer, then to 92 speed with distributor. So he can get relatively fast, as well as 90 acceleration. So his skating is actually pretty decent for an 89 overall, especially one that's about 60K. His shooting is 88 slap shot accuracy, 88 wrist shot accuracy. Then he has 92 slap shot power, 91 wrist shot power. That can get a +3 bump, as we just mentioned, 95 and 94 with the howitzer as well. His hands are 89 plus with 90 deking and hand-eye, 91 passing and puck control, 89 offensive awareness. He has 90 body checking, 91 strength. He has 87 defensive awareness, 86 shot blocking, 91 stick checking, 85 discipline, 78 faceoffs for a center. He's going to have to play in the wing somewhere, so he probably have to play in your right or left wing. He could be a fourth liner. If you're looking to activate Heart and Soul for whatever reason, he could be a guy to do that in like the fourth line as a synergy plug. But I think Heart and Soul is not that great. He is a very good price for I think what his attributes are, though. At 60K, he'll probably drop down into like 40K to 50K range, which will be a really good price for an 89 overall, especially for decent size. It has pretty good attributes. I'm going to give him 3.5 chewies because his attributes are good, and he does have the howitzer, which helps him a lot, and 2 points of it. I will say, though, for Heart and Soul, that's not really a good synergy. And I don't know if he had a better team synergy if I put him above 3.5 chewies. I think that's his max. I'm going based off his price and his attributes. He just wouldn't be any cheaper if he had distributor or spark. He'd probably be about 100K. So we're going based on the great price for the 2 howitzer and the attributes attached to it, which is giving him 3.5 chewies. Alex Nedeljkovic. The American goaltender that's actually been tearing it up for the Carolina Hurricanes so far this year, surprisingly. Nadelkovich card is actually for the Charlotte Checkers because he's been in the AHL for a decent amount of his career so far, but he's actually been playing pretty well this year. He has 2 points for Barrage and 2 points for Distributor, which are actually pretty good team synergies. The Distributor is the best team synergy. Barrage isn't that great, but it's a unique combination. I think he's one of the few goalies that has these 2 combinations, especially for 2 points apiece. Looking at his glove and stick heights, 89. Glove and stick lows, 91. His quickness category, 93 speed and agility, 89 vision. The 89 vision is a little bit concerning at only 6 foot tall because he's not the biggest goaltender. He has 90 positioning, 89 5-hole, 89 breakaway with 81 aggression, 89 rebound control, and 91 shot recovery. The 81 aggression is very concerning for this card. And I noticed that whenever I was playing against him in squad battles that he comes way out of the net and you can easily get a backdoor one-timer on him, and he can't really get over, especially because he's smaller. So that's a big concern for me with this card. I do like the synergy combination. I'm going to give him 3 chewies because I think it's a unique synergy combination. He's only about 150K, so maybe you can get him as a backup goaltender if you want him. You can try him out as your main guy, but I don't think he's a starter in this game at this point. But hey, the synergy combination is good. That's why his price is still about 150K, and the fact he just came out. When he drops about the 80 to 70K, by all means, maybe get him as a synergy plug for your backup goaltender. Maybe play him some in squad battles or something if you want, but online I would not play him. He's just way too aggressive for me. The attributes themselves really aren't that bad, though, which is why we're going with the 3 chewies. Mikael Granlund. Granlund's 5'10", 185 pounds, left-handed shooting. This is his card for when he played for the Finnish team. He has 2 points for Swarm and 2 points for Workhorse. The Workhorse gives you acceleration, balance, endurance, and durability at +3. The Swarm's going to give you agility, defense awareness, and stick checking at +4. He is a centerman, although as you'll notice his faceoffs are only 80, so plan to play him on the wing. For his skating, he has 90 acceleration, 95 agility, 89 balance, 93 endurance with 88 speed. Get up to 91 speed max as well as 97 acceleration. So he can be a very good skating card even though his attributes don't look amazing to start. But with synergies as the Workhorse and Spark as well as Distributor, can actually be a very good skater. His shooting is 92 slap shot power, wrist shot power, then 91 wrist shot accuracy, slap shot accuracy. So very good shot as well. You're looking at this card, he's about 170,000 coins. So a pretty expensive card for 90 overall. One of the most expensive actually that's come out of these 6 cards. You're looking at his hands, he has 95 deking, 92 offense awareness, hand-eye, and passing, then 93 puck control. So the shooting, skating, and hands are all very good. Let's move on to defense and checking. He has 85 body checking and 90 strength, then 91 defense awareness, 85 shot blocking, and 92 stick checking with 80 faceoffs and 92 discipline. We mentioned the faceoffs. He's going to have to play in the wing. 80's just not high enough right now. The body checking's not too bad at 85, but it's not great. He's also not a very physical player in real life in the NHL, so it makes sense that that's so low. The 91 defense awareness and stick checking is actually a very good number for any type of winger that's in the bottom 6, probably where he'd be playing on your team right now. He could be a top 6 forward, but I'd probably keep him in the bottom 6 with good acceleration. The price isn't too bad for this card. I'm going to give him 4.5 chewies. I think he has good synergies with the workhorse. I think he's a decent price. Overall, a very good card for a 90, plays slightly above the 90 overall. The price you're paying for him is about what the market value is for a good 90 overall with good synergies. I do think people should start activating Swarm and Balance on top of the Distributor and Spark at this point in the game. Either go with Swarm or go with Balance, but this is a guy that can help you get Swarm. There's not too many forwards that have Swarm for 2 points. Grandland is one of them, so if you're looking to get Swarm, think about getting this guy. Bowen Byram. One of the best defensive prospects in the NHL is Bowen Byram. He's 6'1", 190 pounds, left-handed shooting. 2 points for balance, 2 points for wingman on this card. The balance is going to give you endurance, wrist shot power, deking, puck control, and defensive awareness. The wingman gives you acceleration, wrist shot accuracy, and passing. Looking at Byram's attributes with no synergies activated is 86 acceleration, but that can get all the way up to 93 acceleration with the wingman activated and spark, as well as 93 agility, 93 balance, 93 endurance, and then you can get all the way up to 92 speed, but he's clocking in at 89 with no distributor. For his shooting, he has 90 slap shot accuracy, 95 slap shot power, then 89 wrist shot accuracy, 95 wrist shot power, so a very good shot for a defenseman. His hands are 87 deking, 92 offensive awareness, 91 hand-eye, 95 passing, and 96 puck control. He has 94 body checking, 88 strength. Checking categories will be 98 defense awareness, 98 shot blocking, 99 stick checking with 93 discipline. This Byram has very good checking and defensive numbers, a good shot. His skating is more than sufficient. For 92 overall, though, he's a little bit pricey at about 350,000 coins. I'm not a huge fan of his hands, but he is an overall good card. I wish he maybe had a little bit better team synergy, even though I really do like balance. I'm going to give this Byram 4 chewies only because he's so expensive at 350,000 coins. Like, that's a lot of coins for 92 overall at this point. I think there's some better options that can do just as much as this Byram can do. For example, you can get like the silver icon Scott Niedermayer that has pretty much the same attributes but skates a lot faster and has speedster. He also has balance as well, and I think speedster's a better player synergy than wingman is. So just some stuff like that. Another player to think of that's about the same price range as Byram. I take the Niedermayer over Byram, and that's what I'm comparing him to. That's why we're giving him 4 chewies here, not giving him 4.5 or 5 chewies. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about this Byram. Do you think he's a top tier left-handed defenseman, or do you just think there's better guys that are about the same overall for the same price or less? Like to hear from you guys. That's going to wrap up the in-depth true reviews of the Slager, Modin, Kempe, Nadelkovich, Grandland, and Byram. Let me know what you guys think about these 6 cards. Do you think any of them are worth picking up? I think the Grandland's probably the best out of the 6 cards. I do like the Byram, and the Kempe might be okay for the fact that he is a pretty decent skater but doesn't have a great team synergy. But I'd like to hear from you guys what your opinions are. Comments. Helps the YouTube algorithm. As always, guys, I appreciate all of your support. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with any of your friends that play NHL 21. Hit that notification bell so you know when I'm uploading more videos. You guys have a great day and be safe.